This is Big Dreams, Small Pockets, a business and lifestyle podcast where we take you on our journey of making our dreams a reality. Ashel is a full-time entrepreneur with a specialization in digital marketing, and Veli works a 9-to-5 job while managing her businesses on the side. If you want tips, tricks, and a good laugh, keep listening. Whether you're new or you've been listening from day one, we thank you for tuning in and ask you to share our podcast with your friends and business partners. Without further ado, let's get right to it.
Hey guys,
it's Veli.
and it's Ashel here.
And welcome back to another episode of
Big Dreams, Small Pockets. Guys, we have another guest here with us. You guys may remember her from season 3. We have Raquel here. This is Crypto Part 2. I know everybody who loved and listened to the first episode really got a lot of nuggets, but this one is here and y'all not even ready for it. This is income, how to actually use your crypto to sustain a life, a living, and just make it your own. Raquel, would you like to introduce yourself again?
Yes, well, my name is Raquel Laborde. I've been in cryptocurrency from 2017, so I'm excited and let's go. I'm ready.
Okay, well, a lot of you guys, first of all, the Crypto Part 1 episode is one of our highest rated episodes, and I really appreciate it. So I know that you guys are really looking for the actual gems and stuff like that. I kind of wanted to talk about the things that are going on right now with crypto and the government. We touched on it a little bit in season 1 and season 3, but let's touch on it a little bit more now with the SEC and how they're trying to make crypto not DeFi.
No, definitely. That's a big hot topic right now. And for me, and the way I feel about the government getting into crypto and getting their sleazy hands into it, sorry, but that's how I feel. It's just annoying. Just literally annoying, because the thing about it is that crypto is supposed to be decentralized. It's supposed to be something that's for the people. But I can't say that I'm shocked. This reminds me of back during the e-commerce bubble, pre-2011. When people were able to make all that money on online selling on eBay, Amazon. The government knocked about 2011. They were like, okay, all of you guys making all this money and we're not involved? Nope. That's when they put that 200 transaction and $1,000 and the $20,000 threshold. And when they did that, then you started having to pay taxes. They started regulating these sites, and it just got crazy. So now you see that happening in crypto. Yep. So I can't say I'm shocked, but it is annoying, definitely. So it's super frustrating.
And I also feel like it's really petty because of what happened with the Cash App thing. How they're trying to tax anything over $600.
Wild.
Like, some people that like me that are freelancers that make their money just like that doesn't make sense for us to get taxed on every single transaction that's over that price. Like, how are we supposed to make a living if you guys are going to tax that, especially in New York?
Right. No, it's wild. I mean, first of all, the $600 thing is ridiculous. And also, if you have crypto on all these other centralized platforms like Robinhood, Crypto.com, Coinbase, it's literally I believe that $600 threshold is there too. If you even sell anything and put it through your bank account, you're gonna get a 1099B and you're gonna have to pay taxes on that.
Yeah, and that's a 40% taxes too.
It depends, because there's short term and long term capital gains tax. So I believe if you hold it for a year and a day, you're liable for long-term capital gains tax, which can vary based off of your state and also based off of your income.
Yeah.
But like for a lot of us, if we put in $1,000 and you see Bitcoin or Shiba or one of these other coins go through the roof, aren't you trying to take it out mad quick? Like, oh, I just made a quick 10x, my $1,000 turned to $10,000.
Yeah.
When you try to take it out and sell it, especially within that year, that's when you get hit with those 35 to 40%, and it gets crazy.
Yeah, it's up.
Yeah, that's kind of why I have the issue with the crypto. It's like, I have it, but I really can't do anything with it right now because I'm not taking it out. I just feel like that asset is supposed to be there for long-term stuff, and if I do take it out, the government is just going to decide that they're going to put their hands on it and take it.
Well, yeah. I'm going to give you guys a little nugget here since we're here. There's one way, this is a little trick, and this is a legal trick, of course. So you know how with loans, right? If you guys take out a loan, do you pay taxes on that loan?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a no.
Okay.
You don't pay taxes. Based off of the state, the country, but most countries' jurisdictions is you don't pay taxes on loans. Okay. But now there's different protocols in crypto, where now if you do put that $1,000 in Shiba and then it turns 10x and turns to $10,000, there's a way for you to put up your $10,000 in a smart contract or a protocol, and you can take a loan out on your own money. Get a collateralized loan. And that's how a lot of people in crypto, there's people making millions of dollars and not having to pay taxes. And these are all the rich stay rich. You can literally put up your money, leverage it, and take a loan out on your own money.
Yeah.
And then you can go ahead, depending on the amount, you go ahead, buy yourself a Range Rover, buy yourself a house, and then at the end of the year, your accountant will be like, hey, actually, Chevelle, I see you guys spent $300,000. So when I talk about that income, it was a loan.
Yeah.
Tax free.
Oh wow.
So it's crazy. It's crazy.
That really is.
That's dope.
Definitely.
Yeah, no. For the most part, I feel like in terms of the money, the government, and the loans and stuff like that, there's not enough knowledge out there for people to like understand it fully.
No, and it's like the thing about that is like if you don't know the information, you just don't know.
You get lost.
You get lost. I was telling somebody that today. They were just like, Raquel, like, is that legal? I'm like, yeah, that's how people do it right now. People take loans out on their money and it's tax free. Crypto just found a way to do the same thing. So that's why, yes, it sucks that the government is like dipping and dabbling. Can't say I'm surprised, but there's still ways around that legally. So it's great. Not financial advice though. Look it up yourself.
Right. No, I feel like that's a general disclaimer for this whole entire show.
At this point, y'all should know this.
Like, please do your own research.
Yes,
do not take us up on it. Do not put $1,000 in crypto just because we said to.
Yes.
That's not gonna be our fault. Whatever happens. So I wanted to talk about like the trading of crypto, like the actual, like, okay, this is not a physical coin, but you can trade it for money, just like stocks. Like a lot of people do options and day trading and stuff like that. I personally don't partake in it, but I know it's really popular.
Right.
How can they implement those skills with crypto?
So there's a lot of decentralized exchanges and centralized exchanges that people do typically go on and to do those same types of trades. And now more than ever, especially if you're able to take whatever altcoin, alternative coin, or any other coin that's not Bitcoin or Ethereum, there's always a way to switch them over to those coins. And that's why Bitcoin and Ethereum, those more general coins, are more fiat easy to on-ramp. So fiat on-ramp meaning that you're able to, take money and get crypto and get your crypto into money. So a lot of times that, you could use places like Cash App. You can send your Bitcoin to your Cash App wallet and sell it like that. Or you can do it with Coinbase or with Crypto.com. And there's other ways of doing it too. This one way is called Paxful. I love Paxful. If you're in New York, there's ways around it. You know what I'm saying? We can talk a little bit about VPNs and stuff like that. But typically,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
As long as we say that, we Gucci.
Okay,
So allegedly, if you use a VPN, you'll be fine.
Yes, allegedly, if you use a VPN with Paxful and you're in New York or some certain other states, you're able to jump on. But what's pretty cool is that with Paxful, you're able to take your Bitcoin and sell it for so many different things. For gift cards, for Ubers. Like I have not paid for an Uber ride or Uber Eats in months because I get free Ubers on there. I get iTunes cards. I can go down the list. There's about 400 different offers that they have on Paxful. So that's another way you can off ramp your Bitcoin or your crypto. They take multiple cryptocurrencies on that platform.
So wait, how does that work? And like, you put your crypto in it and then you change it to a gift card or Uber Eats or something? Great
question. So the way Paxful work is that you sign up and then after that you go deposit your crypto. Whether it's, I believe you could deposit three crypto right now. It's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. So once you do that, from there you're able to create an offer. You as a seller of the cryptocurrency, you're able to create an offer and say, hey, I'm willing to give you guys for a 30%, 40, 50% markup, because that's the cool part about it. Some of these things is the Wild Wild West. I'm able to get 100% markup for a lot of my gift cards. But you go over there and you create the offer on the platform and say, hey, I'm willing to give you $50 worth of Bitcoin for you to give me $100 worth of this gift card.
Okay.
And then people come to you and say, you know what? Because some people might be like, why can't you just go on Cash App and buy that $100? But a lot of these people are out of the country. As you see with crypto, going back to your first question, they're regulating it and banning it in multiple countries.
Oh wow!
So it's in Africa. Yes, cryptocurrency is banned in a lot of different places.
Damn.
So because
they don't want people to be great.
They don't want people to be great. No, they don't want people to be great. It's horrible. So you see a lot of people go to places like Paxful where they're like, I'm willing to spend 100%, 50%. It doesn't matter the percentage. I just want my hands on some Bitcoin.
And they give you
the gift card, or again up to 400 different options on Paxful.
Okay.
But let's use Uber for example.
Yeah,
Uber gift card. They're giving me $100 worth of Uber gift cards, and I just gotta give them $50 worth of Bitcoin.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like, how do you know like it's like legit?
Well, it's legit because the money goes into an escrow until I redeem it and say, hey, release, and then I release it. It's never an instant thing.
So you kind of confirm it and stuff like that.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. It's never a like, oh, I sent it to you, and then done. No. They come to me.
Mm-hmm.
They send me the stuff. Of course, there's a level of trust there.
Yeah.
In that aspect, after they send me the whatever it may be, once I process it, I'm like, boom, hit confirm. And of course, there's times when things might go a little haywire, but they have a great customer service on Paxful as well.
Okay.
That's kind of like Macari, because I'm like selling a lot of my clothes, guys, my used clothes. You have to confirm stuff like with the seller, like, oh, I got my stuff. The seller gave me exactly what I was looking for, and then Macari will release the money to the people. It really does make a lot of sense. So I feel a lot safer knowing that that's just the same process.
Yeah, and also it's dope. It's definitely dope. Paxful. I recommend Paxful to a lot of people to try to make a little extra income.
Is there an app for Paxful?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yep, there's a
I didn't know
Paxful app.
that. Wow.
I recommend going on the website itself, but definitely the app. People use the app as well.
Once you get started with it.
Right.
Yep. PAXFUL, Paxful.com.
So would you say it takes a while to like get started, make real income off of it? Because like I know for someone like me who wants to do it like as a side hustle, like I don't really have a lot of time to devote to it. Would you say you need a lot of time?
What's so great about it is that it depends. If you say, hey, I want Paxful to be my full-time income, you can do that. If I want Paxful to be short-term, not short-term, how do you say it? Just extra side income, you can do that as well. So what's pretty cool is that, yes, when you go on, you do have to make sure that you rank up, of course, because there's so many other people that, that's better than you as soon as you get on there.
Okay, so rank up as in like a video game, like you got to get to a certain level.
Right. So technically, yeah. So let's say you when you go on, you start off with what? 0 feedback. So you want to get some reputation on there, because if you're saying, hey, I got $50 worth of Bitcoin, I want $100 worth of your Apple gift card, they'll be like, why would I go to you? I'll go to Chevelle who has 200, or I go to Ashley who has 150, or she'll go to me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So that's why with you, which naturally, same thing with eBay, Amazon, you gotta build up some
best reviews.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
And you got so on there. It's pretty simple. Just listen. Go on there. Start start lowering. I would say lower your percentage a little bit so that you can get some foot traffic in the beginning, and make sure you ask for feedback. Be like, hey, can you please leave me feedback? I need it for my rep. And there's other ways of doing it too, but you guys can message me about that.
So I'm a little confused.
Sure,
because
please.
I thought that it was just a transactional site. You guys are talking about making money from it.
Yeah.
I thought you have to have the money or the crypto to trade.
Yes.
Like whatever you want.
So
So how am I really making money? It's like I understand the fact that I'm getting like, okay, for $50 worth of the Bitcoin, I'm getting a $100 Apple gift card or Uber gift card,
or
but
a Visa gift card.
or Visa gift card. But if I don't have any Bitcoin or whichever cryptocurrency they accept, I can't trade.
Right.
So how am I really
Making money?
having a full profit? Like I get the transactional aspect, like okay, so you get $50 from that, but essentially I'm gonna still need crypto, so I would need to go and make the money outside of the app to bring it to the app.
So great question. So one way you can do it is, let's say you say, hey, I wanna start a business. I'm gonna start with $1,000.
Okay.
So you just need to invest that $1,000 one time to buy Bitcoin. You go on that platform, right?
Okay.
So once you go on Paxful, you put up an offer and say, hey, I want to get 30%. So so that means that I'm gonna put an offer for a Visa gift card, MasterCard gift card, American Express gift card, and then you'll say, okay, boom. This offer that I'm creating is I'll offer you $70 worth of Bitcoin, and you have to give me $100 worth of that gift card. When they give you the gift card, guess what, guys? You guys heard of Stripe before, right? You guys heard of Easy Pay or even PayPal?
Yeah.
You go process that gift card on those merchant accounts, and that turns into what? It goes through there, and what it goes through as real money into your bank account.
So it's like
So then you have the $100.
Yes, $100 in cash in your bank account.
But I gave up $50 worth of mine.
With the Bitcoin, but you got $100, so that's right there. It's $50 profit.
$50 profit.
No, but I'm saying, okay, so
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
so it's essentially I would have to continue bringing my crypto to Paxful to make all of those profits.
Right, but think about it. If let's say we use the example of the 30%. So at the end of the day, you just sold $1,000 worth of Bitcoin and made $1,300. So now you go ahead and take that same $1,000 and go buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin again and flip it all. Keep doing that, and then
it's like rinse and repeat.
So all right.
No, go ahead, please.
No, so essentially it is. I have to keep bringing in the money
crypto,
into,
right? To
okay.
keep
I
flipping
thought
it.
it was more so like I thought you guys were referring to it in a sense where I'm flipping it on this app and making it from this app without going out.
Without
I
going
have
out.
to still bring in the crypto.
Right after,
But I'm just using my profit to bring in more crypto. So
right,
so
the
forth.
profit or the original principal amount and just bank the profit from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's kind of similar to stock too, where you never sell your position, but you can take your profits out. So it's like you're playing with house money at that point. Like it's the same money that you're recycling. You're never putting in more than that actual money because you got all of your money back already.
Right.
So if you already make the $1,000 or whatever, I guess you're just continuing to use that $1,000 to like leverage.
Right. Yep, and keep like you said, rinse and repeat. And repeat that.
Yeah, no, I definitely tried Paxful. I would say that I need to be a little more focused on it because I am too touch and go. I have the attention span of a squirrel, guys. So it's like,
goldfish.
I want to do everything, and my eyes get so like bright when I see stuff like, oh my god, a new way to make money. But I need to like learn how to hone in on things. I think that's my biggest issue why I haven't been successful at Paxful. But I know people making 6 figures on Paxful.
7 figures.
7 figures on Paxful. Like,
doing that rinse and repeat.
It's definitely possible, but it's something where you would have to put in the time and energy, effort for, and that's for any business. Like I hate when people try to do the get rich quick thing. I can get this in 3 months. No, there's no such thing as a get rich quick business. Like everything is gonna take time and energy and effort.
Definitely does.
I wanted to discuss, sorry to pivot from Paxful, but I wanted to discuss like the Ethereum network and gas fees, like actually doing the trading and stuff like that in terms of like the consumer level. When I buy Ethereum and stuff like that, apparently there's so many different aspects to it, like the time you buy it, the when you buy it, where, all of that stuff.
So the thing about Ethereum, which is a great question because it's going to lead me into Pulse Chain, which I'm excited to talk about. But the thing about Ethereum is that it's getting to a point where it is getting crazy. The gas fees, as you mentioned, it's like you now have to methodically figure out when you want to make transactions, because there'll be times when I think you guys heard of Bored Ape NFT, right? Yeah. So, okay, well, it's one of the most popular, if not the most popular NFT. NFT is a non-fungible token, but
it's the digital art that everybody going crazy for on social media.
JPEGs. They're JPEGs.
Everybody going crazy for the social media. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Metaverse. That's NFTs for the most part.
So the thing about that is that when it just recently on Sunday they dropped their own metaverse, their own their land, their Bored Ape land. No, Bored Ape, but they did it on the Ethereum blockchain. So what happened was that day, the everything got congested.
Yeah.
So which means when the blockchain gets congested, the miners is over here really trying to work the network, and because it's congested, the gas prices went through the roof. Guess what, guys? I tried to send $20 worth of Shiba. The gas fee was $1,300, and I'm not joking. That is not sustainable. That's ridiculous.
So the gas fee is technically like a fee, like you know how you pay for like instant transactions for people who don't know. Like let's say you're transferring from Cash App to your bank account, and there's an instant fee of 1% or something like that. That's what a gas fee is, but on a crypto level. They charge you when you want to move your crypto.
Yes.
So for $20, the fee being $1,000 is ridiculous.
That's
nobody
not real.
That.
Like, but that day everybody was trying to buy the land, mint the NFT. People went crazy and ballistic, and regular people like me and you. I was like, I can't transact on this day.
Yeah,
Good
no.
God. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't transact on this day. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
What if my little sister wanted to jump into a nice little project? I couldn't even send her $200 worth of anything.
No.
It madness. So what's so great about that issue is that leads to people creating solutions for those type of problems.
Yeah.
Because some of the best businesses are businesses that are created from problems that and create a solution.
Problem solving. Most entrepreneurs are problem solvers.
That's right. So that's now I want to talk about Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain is a fork of Ethereum. A fork means it's a copy.
Okay.
So it was copied, but then it was improved. So we just talked about how Ethereum gas fees was what that day?
Like $1,000.
Exactly. Now on a normal basis, it can be 30, 40, 50. You would have to catch it on a Sunday morning when everybody's at church for $2, $3.
Yeah.
and even that is pretty high compared to other blockchains. Some other blockchains are 10 cents, 0 cents, super cheap.
Right.
But that died.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what happened to my light? But anyway, sorry. But yeah, those other blockchains are super cheap. Like Binance blockchain is cheap. Avalanche is cheap. That's AVAX. I'm gonna start naming them off, but those are cheaper blockchains. And the thing about So anyway, Pulse Chain now. Pulse Chain is an Ethereum fork. And it's faster than Ethereum because Ethereum on a normal basis is 15 to 20 second blocks. Matter of fact, I'm probably being too generous. Sometimes it could take 5 minutes for a transaction to go through. When we were sacrificing for Pulse Chain, it was like getting into the ICO phase of that project.
So I feel like that's a little too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's too in depth.
Oh, no, sorry.
Reel it back in.
Okay, reel it back. So anyway, there was times when we were trying to ICO into a certain project, and the gas fee itself, the process of the transaction took over 5 minutes.
Okay.
That's not okay. For us,
it's supposed to be instant.
It's supposed to be pretty fast.
Yeah.
Pretty fast, especially compared to the other blockchains that's out right now. They're like, let's go. So now Pulse Chain, being the fork of Ethereum, it's faster than Ethereum. It's more cleaner than Ethereum because guess what? Ethereum is proof of work.
Yeah.
Proof of work requires real people, miners, to go and mine these coins, mine the Ethereum, and by doing that, they have to have mining farms. They have to have plants, and some of these mining farms, the process eats up more energy than some countries.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad for the environment.
Damaging for the environment.
Crypto's terrible for the environment.
Yeah, well, proof of work crypto like Bitcoin and Ethereum, the way it is right now. Pulse Chain is proof of stake. With proof of stake, instead they allow for you to stake your coin. Staking means that, let's say you have 1,000 pieces of a particular coin. You're locking it up and minting. That means creating more yield. So if you have 1,000 of that coin, and then you choose to sit there and say, hey, I'm gonna lock it up for a month or a week or whatever, by doing that, you're guaranteed to get some kind of yield. Let's say 100 pieces, 200 pieces, some pieces, but that's you now technically mining and minting, but it's from your computer, from you locking it in. You don't have to have 1,000 machines trying to spit out 1 or 2 Bitcoins a day because it's so congested. Now, back in the days when Bitcoin just came out, from your one computer, you could produce 1 or 2 Bitcoins. So it wasn't bad, but now the more people try to do it, remember, the harder it is, the more congested it is, and the more energy that's going to be having to eat. So now, Pulse Chain is faster than Ethereum, it's cheaper than Ethereum, it's better for the environment, and it's coming out with its own airdrop. That means that, do you have Shiba? Do you own Shiba? Okay, do you own any other crypto? Okay, so your boyfriend. I'm pretty sure they own crypto that was created on the Ethereum blockchain.
Yeah.
Pulse Chain is going to give a free copy of each of those things to people. So you get a free airdrop. It's faster, it's cheaper, cleaner for the environment, and you're going to get free airdrops. That's free money. Pulse Chain is basically Ethereum 2.0.
Yeah. So do I buy Pulse Chain on sites such as Coinbase?
Eventually, because it's on its way out. It'll be out in a few weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how does one get their hand on Pulse Chain right now?
So right now we can't, because there was an ICO phase back in.
ICO phase is.
Sacrifice phase. Basically, like a for you to be able to pre-sell into it before it comes out.
So there was a pre-sale,
yes,
and the pre-sale's over now.
Yeah, it ended in July for Pulse Chain, but it should be out within the next few weeks, and Now, at that point, once it dropped, I will be on everybody who don't got Pulse Chain. I'll be on all your lines, because think of Pulse Chain as you being a Genesis holder of Ethereum. Think about all those people who held Ethereum to, when did it come out? 8 years ago?
Like you,
Where are they right now?
Like
they're millionaires, billionaires.
So you're basically saying that we'd be at the ground level of this massive thing that's gonna be. I feel you.
The ground level. I mean, my goodness. And then this also goes to understanding about delayed gratification, because a lot of time people sell their bags too early.
Yeah, and that's in anything.
Yeah, that's in anything. Right. That delayed gratification, that mindset works for everything.
Yeah.
But for this in particular, we're talking about crypto. There's so many people that I know that sold their bags after it made a double. Oh, my 1,000 turned to 2,000, I'm selling it. What are you doing?
Yeah.
There's two people that makes the most money in crypto. It's the holders and the founders.
Yeah.
If you're one of those pump and dump people, then you're gonna be wrecked. You're gonna have, there's buyer's remorse. You're gonna have seller's remorse.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh, I watched my coin going to the moon, and I sold it. I sold Bitcoin at 50 cents. I sold Bitcoin at $1. I sold Bitcoin at $100.
$50,000.
$60,000. $70,000.
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
So I always tell people, listen, guys, delayed gratification in crypto.
Yeah.
Time in the market is better than timing the market. Spend more time and buy the coin. Find a great project. Of course, make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure you know the owner. Make sure you read the white paper. A lot of people like to read.
Yeah.
We just want to jump into a coin. People want to just jump into a coin and just think the coin. Oh yeah, I heard it. My friend told me about it, so I'm about to drop bags in it.
No, she says that, but she does a lot of research and background
Not
knowledge.
with crypto.
Well, not in crypto, but just in general.
I just be hearing like, oh, word, Dodge is going to the moon.
You see?
Let me get it.
Let me get some, right?
No, I get that. I feel like for any investment that you guys make, you can't make a sound investment without knowing more about it.
Exactly.
So just do your research. Make sure you do. And we touched on a little bit of that for the first episode too. Like just understanding why it's important to read the white paper, get all of that information down. I completely understand.
Definitely. So please, guys, I advise anyone. Again, there's traders out there. If you're a trader, then to each his own, and I hope you're experienced. But I always tell people because of even during the test of time, holding in crypto, you truly can become rich.
Yeah.
Truly. One thing one of my mentors said to me, that if you get crypto right, you will be wealthy. It will be the best investment you have ever made in your life, and that's a fact. Again, look at where we are right now. I know you guys are probably not in the whole crypto like ear to the ground type thing, but if you're on crypto Reddit, crypto Twitter, becoming a millionaire is not even cool anymore.
No,
it's not cool because it's easy.
Yeah,
it's so easy for a coin to just come out at 1 cent, and then I kid you not, I won't shill this coin, but the coin came out on, I think was April 26th. 1 cent. By April 28th, it went up 100x. It went to $1.
Yep.
So that means that if you put $1,000 in that coin at 1 cent, times that 1,000 by 100.
Yep.
That's 100 grand.
No, literally, and I think that's how it is for that whole entire universe. Like the whole entire crypto, what it's becoming, it's something where it's like everybody has a piece of it. Anybody can grab it, and that's why the government is coming for it.
Oh yeah,
because
it's the Wild Wild West right now.
It's so easy.
This
is like the American dream. Oh my gosh, I'm broke. Let me throw a couple of cents into here. Boom, tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Instantly. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
But if you don't know what you're doing, you can instantly get wrecked and lose all your money as well.
Yeah.
Instantly. Like I was just telling somebody about what happened with 2018. People remember when Bitcoin was going up, and then people mortgaged their home, took out on refinancing, second mortgages. People were cashing out their 401ks.
It was FOMO. It was the fear of missing out.
Yes.
Like we get so anxious. Me personally, I get anxious when I see stuff going on that I'm not involved in. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is about to be amazing. It's about to be crazy. What should I do? All right, let me just throw all my money into it. Let me cash out all my credit cards and take cash advances. No.
But guess what? With that happening, now guess what? Those people who jumped in with 2 hands and feet, now they're like, crypto's a scam.
Yeah.
Crypto, I tried that. It took all my money. No. You messed yourself up.
Yeah.
It wasn't crypto.
But I think every project will always have naysayers, like bad experiences and stuff like that. Like that just comes with it. It comes with the territory.
Yeah, you gotta be mindful. You cannot risk more, and you cannot spend more than you're willing to risk. I always tell people, if you're gonna get into crypto, you have to look at it like this. And some people might be like, Rocco, I don't have any money to risk. I'm like, then pray about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just jump in. But if I have $50 and then I said I'm willing to put this $50 in, and if it goes to zero tomorrow, I'm okay.
Right.
Because this is an investment. Every investment, there's a chance for you to lose your money.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I wanted to talk a little bit about Hex, the coin Hex that will actually be on the Pulse chain, blockchain. So we could just get into that. The whole Richard Hart spiel.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So
I've been waiting.
I've been waiting. So the thing about Hex, I don't shill much coins. Shilling means like advertising, talking about it a lot, and hey, buy this. But Hex is something that I love. You know what I'm saying? You go on hex.com, hex.com. I love Hex. And the thing about Hex has helped me immensely. Hex allowed me to pay my bills, help my family. It's done a lot for me, and I can't wait. I'm happy I'm about to talk about it right now. So the thing about Hex too. Oh, quick plug! If you buy Hex right now, because remember I told you it's created on the Ethereum blockchain. I don't think I mentioned that. But Hex is an Ethereum blockchain built token. If you buy Hex right now, when Pulse Chain comes out, you're gonna get a free copy of that Hex.
Yeah.
Pulse Chain was created for the Hexagon. Pulse Chain was created for the Hexagon community. That's what they call themselves, Hexagons. Okay. So the guy who created it, that's how I know that, guys. When a Pulse Chain comes out, Hex is going to have a potentially 1-to-1 amount. So if you put $1,000 in Hex and buy Hex, by the time when Pulse Chain come out, you're gonna have that matching $1,000 in. Again, not financial advice, but I believe that's the case because of just game theory behind it. So now, Hex is the first ever certificate of deposit on the crypto blockchain. Mm-hmm. Do you guys know what CDs are?
You can
elaborate. Okay, sure. Yeah. So what a certificate of deposit is you know how when you go to the bank and you have a savings account? And what kind of percentage is the savings account?
Like 1%, 0.1.
I'm about to say, not 1%. You wish your savings account.
0.01.
Half a percent, sometimes under a half a percent you get from your savings account. Worthless, weirdo, bad.
That's the interest you get back, guys. Like 0.011%.
Horrible. So now in the banks, they say you get a CD. So with CDs, it's a financial product that the banks offer where they say, hey, if you are about to deposit this amount and you make a promise to us that you want to leave it in there for an average of 3 months, 6 months, or 18 months. Those are typical average amounts for certificate of deposits. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's going to be up to 5 years. That you say, I'm locking it in, I'm not going to touch it. And they'll give you definitely more than a savings account, but they give you 1 to up to 4 to 5%
on your money.
Every single year that you, or I think every single of that term that you picked. So
Hex, you can get a CD with Hex.
Hex is a CD.
Yeah, but
Hex is a CD.
Mm-hmm. But it's even better than the bank, because again, didn't I just say the bank gives you what, 1 to 5% with a CD, which is better than a savings account. But the thing about Hex is that they have an average, if you go on the website and you'll see it, an average of 38% a year you get. But that's not counting, guys, price appreciation. That's counting if you put 1,000, if you buy 1,000 pieces of Hex, no matter the price, but you want to get 1,000 pieces, and you stake it. Remember we talked about staking a little bit. You lock it up and you say, hey, I agree to lock this up for 1 whole year. I'm going to guarantee get at least, let's say if you're getting an APY of 38%, 380 pieces.
Yeah. Okay.
But the cool part about that is the price appreciation aspect. In the last 2 years, Hex has become the fastest cryptocurrency
to grow.
Okay. It went to 10,000x in 2 years.
That for the most part it means like, it went from like 1 penny to like $10 or something like that. Right. I don't know the actual conversion, but that's how fast it grew.
I'll give you guys that's a great example. I'll give you guys even a better one. If you put $1,000 in Hex when it came during January of the time I'm telling you, and you waited 2 years, this is not counting staking. Like you didn't lock it up in the CD form. You just held it in your wallet and just set it and forgot it.
you would have had $1 million
Yeah.
in 2 years. That's because remember, take the 1,000. Whenever somebody says something X, literally all you gotta do is take your money, times it on your calculator by the 10,000.
Yeah.
You would have had $1 million. Hex has created so many millionaires over the last 2 years. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So that's why I always tell people, guys, Hex is the way, because imagine if Bitcoin and early adopters of Bitcoin had the ability to say, hey, if I have all this Bitcoin, I'm gonna lock it up for 5 or 10 to 15 years.
You can't stake Bitcoin.
No, but I'm saying, imagine if they had that option to do that. Because remember, the thing about Hex is that it saves you from yourself. No, it does. No, it gotta be. It's like you said, that pump and dump. Oh, I wanna.
Especially if you see it growing.
You see it growing, you're like, oh man, I gotta take it out. No, if I make that agreement to lock it up, I have stakes for 1 year, for every single year from my birthday, and I have it up until 15 years locked away. So that means I created a ladder where like next year, if the price appreciation plus my interest could be 100,000.
Yeah.
Just from that $1 million.
And it comes out like the money will just get deposited into your account. Or...
Well, yeah. We would have to. You just have to remember, it's responsibility. You have to go in and hit end your stake whenever the time is.
Is that the same thing for banks and CDs too?
Well, with CDs from the bank, I don't believe so. I believe they'll always just
release it.
They'll release it for you, if I'm not mistaken.
So the difference would be you have to go and take out yourself.
Yes, when you know your time, when your stake has ended, and go in there and hit end your stake, and the money will be in your wallet. And it's so crazy because, again, imagine if Bitcoin had an opportunity to do that. If somebody could lock their Bitcoin for 10 years when they did it, they would be chilling.
Yeah.
That's why for me, in 10 years, when I don't know, Hex could be $1,000 a piece. Right now, Hex currently is 18 cents.
Yeah. And it started at like a 0.000.
It started at 0.00003 zeros in a number. Get yourself some Hex, guys. I love it.
And it's really
I'm an
cute.
advocate for Hex.
It's like an actual hexagon. The shape of it is very cute.
The marketing behind Hex is great. It's great 3-letter words. The ticker, the logo. Again, it's awesome.
She not getting paid for this, guys. She is not a sponsor of Hex.
No, but I love Hex.
She just like it. This is, you would think the girl is in there with Richard Hart.
Richard Hart is the creator of Hex, and again, he has such amazing knowledge when it comes to cryptocurrency. And he was retired before crypto, so that's the thing. It's not like people was like, oh, crypto made his money. No, this dude retired from when he was 25 years old.
He's one of those long money millionaires.
That's nice.
It's just fine for him. Like when he talks, it's like me and my money. We're whatevering today.
She watched the interview with me one day. She was like, wow.
No, he's very laid back. He wears t-shirts and stuff. He likes flashy jewelry.
The rich folks usually are.
Yeah, no, that's what he's like wealthy. Like it's not even like quick money rich.
He's
like
wealthy.
the money don't mean nothing to him because he know he always got it.
Yeah, and he and Bitcoin. I mean, and Hex of course raised his net worth, of course, because Hex is worth billions of dollars.
Yeah,
and for him, he always says it's not about the money. It's not about the money for him.
Well, he has that. I feel like once you get to that certain level, it's not about the money.
I don't want to hear that, right? Right.
No, he has the money. I think it's about, at this point, his accolades. I think he just wanted to prove something. Because that's what I feel like Hex and Pulse Chain is them proving that they can be better than the old coins that came out.
Better than Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah, better than Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome, man. I love it.
No, yeah.
So definitely Hex.com.
Not even promoting their thing.
Listen, because again,
sponsor her.
The more people that get in, the better for the Hex community and also our bags.
Yeah.
Remember, we need some more adoption.
Right.
For sure. And then that's the next thing too, guys, about Hex is that Hex right now is pre-viral. It did.
It's not popular yet.
No, you see how I say Dogecoin, you know that right there. Shiba, you heard about that. I say Hex, I'm like, who's Hex?
Nobody knows it.
Nobody knows it. It's being gatekept on almost every single coin ranking site. One of the most
and that's
popular
good. That's not their business yet. Let me get in at
That's right.
18 cents. Let me put my $2 in. They can stay where they at. That's fine.
Because when it gets viral, it's gonna be crazy. And guess what? We already got our bags.
Yeah.
We're gonna sit there and watch them pump our bags.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And y'all don't share this with people. I mean, share it.
Share it.
Share it.
If they put in $180, that's what, $1,000?
1,000 pieces that's only gonna appreciate in value.
Yes, and it's such an asset because what Richard Hart is creating, he's trying to create a vertical integration, which means what? His own blockchain, his own ecosystem. The blockchain is what? Pulse chain.
So I have a question with that.
Sure.
You mentioned that how once you get Pulse chain, you get a copy of all the other.
Yes.
Does that mean okay? So if I
It's your excitement.
if I get 1,000 Pulse chains, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I get 1,000 hexes? Like how? Like
Okay,
what
so
does that mean?
So the way that works is you'll get a copy of whatever the quantity amount of the coins you purchased on the Ethereum side. Remember, Pulse chain when Pulse chain come out, that's just its own thing.
Okay.
But if right now you buy Shiba, or if you buy Chainlink, I'm trying to think of some that you know, Ethereum, if you buy or Hex, and you have it on your MetaMask wallet, or any other wallet that you own your keys to. Keys is like the seed phrase. So it's like the
seed phrase is a password that you use to get into your digital wallet.
Yes. So with that, and never give your seed phrases to nobody. If anybody ever asks you, run away. They're trying to scam you.
Well, I think it's the same thing when you use discretion with privacy. Like, you wouldn't give a stranger
Your social.
Your social, your iPhone password, like those things. You just gotta use discretion. It's your personal password, so that's your money. Don't play with it.
Don't give it to nobody, please. But back to your question. So with Hex, if you have any cryptocurrency that was created on the Ethereum blockchain, so like I said, let's use Hex or Ethereum or Shiba.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have that right now before the snapshot, because again, he's gonna have to take a picture of your wallet at some point and say, okay, Chevelle has 20,000 pieces of Shiba. So now I took a picture of that, and I'm going. And now when Pulse Chain come out in a few weeks, all you gotta do is press one button into your wallet, and you'll see, oh, I have 20,000 Shiba here and 20,000 Shiba here. Yo, free money.
They're gonna duplicate it.
He's gonna duplicate it for you, but you have to have that. You have to have purchased it already on
It has to already be in your wallet.
Yes.
Okay. So I have to get some Ethereum
And have it.
and other stuff.
Before the snapshot happened, so that you can have it over there on the other side.
So that you can have it.
Yeah, so you can, because again, this is free money, man.
So a lot we gotta do within the next couple of weeks.
No, literally.
This is crazy. Like it's all fun and games, and it's all like, you know, when you talk about it, it sounds so easy, but this is real money.
Yeah.
You know, this is money that I gotta find from one account to transfer. So it's like what is it? Crypto in theory sounds so great, but it's essentially, it takes money to make money.
Yeah.
It does.
And that's for me, that's for me a big thing with crypto and a lot of other business, a lot of other ways of making money. We gotta remind people, it takes something. You have to take something to make this. It's not like, it's 18 cents. 18 cents doesn't sound like a lot.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to invest big, or if you're trying to grow, or you're trying to be a millionaire, you know, you can't put in 20, 30 cents and think, okay, well, I started it, I'm on my way. You're not. You're absolutely not.
And then with the gas fees right now,
Ooh,
it wouldn't even serve you to put that 30 cents in.
Nope.
That's why the Pulse Chain thing, everybody's so hype about it, because I don't want to pay these $1,000 for $20 with Shiba. That don't make sense to me.
Pulse Chain saves you when it comes to those crazy gas fees. Let me tell you, the fee because Pulse Chain fee is going to be so low. It's literally one Pulse Chain. You can do hundreds of transactions.
Yeah.
Hundreds, if not thousands, but hundreds for sure, or dozens. But yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google. I'm gonna get tired, but then
to kind of like sum up and wrap up this episode, I kind of wanted you to talk about your system, your new course coming out, Who Got My Crypto.
Yes.
Like, that's something that I'm really excited about. It's been a long time coming, honestly.
Yes.
You've had the name for years. Like, we was back in college, I feel like, when you had this name. So I want to know, like, what is it? How can they access it? What you're gonna talk about in the course?
Awesome. So first of all, Who Got My Crypto is my crypto baby. I love it because for me, I just want to teach people how to do cryptocurrency right. Because a lot of times, again, when you're new, green, you know, breath smell like Similac, wet behind your ears, you just want to delve in because, like you said, my boy said Shiba's popping, I want to jump in Shiba. My boy said this is popping, I want to jump in this. No, you're gonna get wrecked a lot of the times because again, you're jumping in at the all-time highs when you didn't wait for a retracement. But these are little things that I want to start teaching and helping people, to coach people and to help them understand, like, no, if you get crypto right, the first couple of times, right, you will be very successful. So in Who Got My Crypto, that's what we want to focus on, is teach people the proper principles on so that you know what to do when you do have to go into a coin. So you know all the things, like if I said, hey, this Soft Lips is about to come out with a coin, you're like, okay, Soft Lips coin just came out, I'm able to know, to check the community, I'm able to go read the white paper, I'm able to go look at their website, see if they have audits, see all the things that
see
you
if
need
it's
to
legit.
See if it's legit, and see, and then look at all these things I'm going to show you and teach you guys so that you can make viable and reasonable and educated decisions. Because again, everything is a risk, but it's better to make educated risks. So that's one thing that I really want to hone in on, because I've seen a lot of people get scammed hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it's tough. I hate that. And I also teach you so many different things on how not to get stolen, like wrecked, like literally scammed, because there's people who want your money more than you want your money. There's people who's out here who's gonna say, hey, oh, you need some support? Press this harmful link. You press the link because you feel that level of, oh my gosh, I gotta get into this coin, or oh my gosh, I gotta figure out how to do this, and you trust somebody online, and you press a harmful link, you look at your wallet, your whole wallet's get drained out. Zero. All your money gone. And there's it's super sad. It's super wicked.
I mean, that scam thing is really a problem all around. You know, I got scammed. the phone calls, the horrible, what's your social security number, like it's all around, guys. Credit card scams. You guys already know the vibe. Just protect yourselves.
Yeah, you have to, because it's crazy. It's the wild, wild west. There's, again, people who want your money more than you want your money. So with Who Got My Crypto, I want to definitely delve into a lot of that as well. But you can find me on Who Got My Crypto that's my tag for YouTube. I have a whole YouTube channel. That's my Instagram. That's my Twitter.
She goes on rants like this nonstop, and she'll give you videos and content on top of content for it. So this is just a little smidget. Even as long as this episode is, this isn't even a plethora of what she's giving you.
Yeah, I love, as you guys can see, I have a deep passion for crypto. I love crypto because it's like, again, I see a lot of opportunities that you can make a lot of money, and it can help so much people. So that's why I just love talking about it. I love breaking it down. I want to help more people. So again, Who Got My Crypto is my tag. You find me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter with that as well. And also I have a private Facebook group as well. You go on Facebook, put in Who Got My Crypto, and there's some questions there to answer, and you can just jump on in as well over there.
How much is the course about to be? Like, it's about to be arm leg. Can a person like me and Veli get in? Like, what is the course?
There's going to be levels to things, but the course itself will be about give or take $3,000 to $5,000.
Okay.
But there will be abilities for you to talk to me one-on-one. There will be payments for that. There's also going to be I'm actually thinking, don't hold me on this, but I'm thinking about creating like just a continuity group. Okay. So that I can, it'll be more affordable, and you come in, and I can have like a little private group where I can do even more deeper with you, instead of just a normal basic info. Even the basic info, I believe like it's meant to help you guys. So please take heed, take it in, listen, and literally go out there in those unholy crypto streets and be mindful.
And the continuity group is kind of going to be like a peer review. We'll get to talk to other people in the group as well.
Yeah, you'll be able to talk to other people in the group. You'll have more access to me. I'll be dropping exclusive videos that's not on YouTube. I'll be dropping, exclusive, anything exclusive that I got, I'll be dropping little nuggets in there as well. Yeah. And also you'll have a little bit more access to me than if you were just in, let's say, a Facebook group or sending me a message, So there's some things I'm working on in that aspect.
Okay. And my last question.
Sure.
In the course, do you also teach them about Paxful and like how to make money with crypto? Okay.
Yeah, how to make different. Yep. How to make different. There's so many different ways. The same thing I just explained about how to do crypto tax free as well. That's gonna be in there. That's gonna be a big deal. A lot of people who's just like, oh, I made a couple money off of Shiba. Yeah, when you see those 1099Bs show up, you're gonna be like, yo, I owe this much money to the IRS.
6-figure IRS payments is a dub.
Tell me about it. 6-figure IRS payments. Those are not cool, guys. They're not good. But but there's ways around it, man.
I'm all tapped out with questions. I don't know if Belly has any extra questions.
Yeah, no, I don't have any questions. Just thank you so much.
It was my pleasure.
That was a lot to take in, guys, and I hope that part 2 is just as epic as part 1 for you guys. Thank you so much, Raquel. It really means a lot to us that you could just come and give all this free knowledge, because like she said, the course is gonna be $5,000. So this right here, guys, if y'all wasn't taking notes, I don't know.
Restart the episode. It's fine.
Yeah, just go back, re-listen again, give us our plays, subscribe to us, because you know you're gonna have to come back for this knowledge.
Well, it's been listen, you guys are awesome. It's been my pleasure.
Yeah.
I love you girls.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening to
Yeah.
another episode. As always, like, comment, subscribe.
Please, 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 and look out for so much more things, more nuggets for season 4. We got a lot in store for you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Bye.
Later,
See ya.
guys.